Deep within the Earth, miles beneath us, lies a world of unimaginable pressure and heat. There, solid rock succumbs to its suffocation and melts into a thick, sticky, fiery soup called magma. This molten rock, lighter than the solid rock surrounding it and propelled by the gases dissolved within, constantly searches for an escape. The story of a volcano is the relentless struggle of this trapped fire to reach the surface, the most magnificent and terrifying demonstration of that primordial force within our planet. In ancient times, people viewed volcanoes as the workshops of the gods or the gates of hell. The ancient Romans believed that Mount Etna was the workshop of Vulcan, Hephaestus in Greek, god of fire and blacksmithing. They believed that the smoke and fire rising from the mountain were sparks produced by Vulcan as he forged weapons for the gods. For the Hawaiians, Kilauea was the home of Pele, goddess of fire and volcanoes. Its lava flows were its movement across the earth, and its fury was its eruptions. These legends were the product of a deep belief that a volcano was not simply a mountain, but contained within it a living, breathing, and sometimes angry spirit, a force. The magma's journey to the surface begins slowly and patiently. It seeps through cracks and weak points in the Earth's crust, gradually ascending in a climb that can take tens of thousands of years. As it rises, the pressure from the thousands of tons of rock above it decreases. This is the turning point in the story. Just as when you suddenly open the cap of a pressurized soda bottle, the pressure suddenly reduces and the dissolved gases in the magma, primarily water vapor and carbon dioxide, suddenly separate from solution, forming enormous bubbles. These expanding gas bubbles propel the magma upward with incredible force. The magma begins to accumulate in a large underground chamber called the magma chamber, usually located several kilometers beneath the volcano. As this chamber fills, the soil on the surface begins to heave, millimeter by millimeter, and small earthquakes, harmonic tremors, shake the mountain. The volcano swells, tensing like a giant boil ready to erupt. The moment arrives when the internal pressure reaches a level that overcomes the resistance of the surface rocks. The accumulated pressure ruptures the main vent at the volcano's summit or a weak fissure in its flanks. A mixture of magma, lava, ash, toxic gases, and fragmented rock, bubbling with gases, erupts into the sky with tremendous force and noise. This molten rock that erupts to the surface is called residual lava. If the magma is fluid, rivers of lava slowly flow down the mountain slopes, incinerating everything. If the magma is dense and sticky, it prevents the gases from escaping, increasing the pressure even further and causing much more violent, explosive eruptions. These eruptions can produce pyroclastic flows, consisting of hot ash, gas, and rock fragments, moving at speeds of hundreds of kilometers per hour. These are a volcano's most lethal weapons. Ash clouds can rise into the stratosphere, blocking sunlight and temporarily lowering global temperatures, and can be carried around the world by winds. Each eruption alters the mountain's shape. The flowing lava cools and solidifies, forming new layers and gradually growing the volcano. Volcanoes aren't just destructive, they also create some of our planet's most fertile soil. Volcanic ash is incredibly rich in minerals. Paradise islands like Hawaii were formed entirely by volcanic activity rising from the ocean floor. A volcanic eruption is one of our planet's most primal and powerful displays, a demonstration of the fiery power within the Earth reaching the surface, both destructive and creative, both terrifying and awe-inspiring. The door to knowledge. presented by Toyer TV. Don't forget to take your place on this path of discovery and enlightenment.